All right, everyone, welcome back. Sorry, the light went out in my apartment and disconnected me abruptly from the server. We're back and live. So I do apologize for that inconvenience, but hopefully we will have a stable connection now. It wasn't connection or anything server, it was the power. Uh, there was like a yeah, Awesome is asking about it. Yep, my power went out for a second. Oh, back online though. Okay, so yeah, should be good. Back online. I apologize. And we're where we left off, on our way back towards the ship because we ran into a dead end. Although here the dead end is over, we can now corner if we slow down enough and then start traveling around this mountain where we haven't explored. But yeah, right now we're exploring, looking for a faction. Awesome Joe is on his own car, looking around for a NPC faction station that sells starships, because then we can set up a permanent hub for everyone, and you'll be able to purchase starships there with space credits, as well as turn in contracts, accept and turn in contracts, get space credits. And those are very useful because if you ever get raided, they won't take your space credit if you have been depositing them in an ATM. So you can always buy freighters, and it's gonna be very useful if you know who raided you, that you can just buy a bunch of fighter starships and go and attack them after they wiped you, use all your space credits and try to, you know, deliver some payback. But yeah, that's good tip, and we're gonna try to settle in one. I'm gonna start drifting. I go sideways. Oh, she's going sideways, alright. 70 meters per second. You're crazy, Tony. You're crazy. Let's see if there's something around there. Nope. But yeah, sorry for that earlier, guys. I couldn't help. It was, like, what do they call it? Like a power surge or something like that. Like, just the breakers shut. It cut the power and then everything started back up. But, it takes the internet a second to boot up. I like this mountain over here. Hopefully this is space station. Come on, space station. They should be all over the place. On Earth and on the moon, they're gonna be way more abundant, more common. And they're also predefined. So usually they'll be in key locations and landmarks. But yeah, we're going as fast as the cruiser would be able to go as well. It's going at 90 meters per second. So this is way better. Going in this car is way better than going the cruiser, because remember, the cruiser is also carrying all the base supplies. We have a prefab base in components ready to deploy once we find the location. So um, that's a lot of weight that... Oh, we found another silver and gold. Drifting. Okay, accelerating in reverse. Slow down. No, you imagine a passenger sitting there in this row where as soon as I e-brake and then starts flipping around on the ice and they're like, ah! What are you doing? And I'll be like, all chill. Okay, let's start drifting now, and then let's turn over, reverse, accelerate, and reverse. And the person would be like flipping out, trying to jump out, jet back on, eject. Here we are. Okay, let's drift a little bit. Slow down. Burn all that speed. Like a boss. Now let's not pick up so much speed that we're gonna slow down. Where is it? Here it is. Okay, new from current position. I'm gonna copy this. And then this is the second one. Oof, I love the settings. She drifts like a boss. Right now she's going sideways at 40 meters per second. Nice. And then shift angle. Oof. I can see the score points going. Click, 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 click. Like if it were Need for Speed. Alright, looks like this is an end. This is the end. Maybe we can cross. Maybe we can cross. We're flying. Nice. This is a nice base location. I like this view. And there's gold and silver right next to it. Okay, we gotta be careful here. Nope, that's the end. Let's slide. Look at, you can see the sliding now. Okay, slow down, slow down. Alright, we're going back to our ship. This is a dead end. Have you seen any stations yet, Joe? Let's see if we find any. Okay, we're gonna fly again. Oof, this once we got a lot of air. Nice. Dude, this Need for Speed here. Points, style points everywhere. Nope, a few ore spots, that's it. Okay. No problem. What we can do, we could leave Triton altogether. We can settle on one of those that sell gold and keep that one, but go to another planet. You wanted to go to Earth. What was it, you or was it Wrathwolf? I think Wrathwolf wanted to go to Earth. Because I'm not seeing anything. And we cannot afford the PCU for 2 bases. You know, we gotta pick one. So if we don't find a place to settle in Triton, we might as well try going to a different planet. Going to Earth. Or going to the alien planet. You wanna go to the alien planet? We can settle in the alien planet. There's also Europa. That it's the moon that no one visits, the red moon that looks like Mars, but it has ice lakes. That one has low gravity and it's pretty good. No one goes there and no one rates there. But it's because it's not pretty. It's not that impressive, the moon. Um, but the alien world should be cool. I do like Triton. Triton is beautiful. Come on, space station, work for us. George Bush just connected. Yeah, anything but Earth. There are a lot of players there. Yeah, everyone just goes to Earth. That's why, no, it's not good. And everyone in the alphas always go to the moon. Like, if we go to the moon, we're gonna be close to very elite players that might just wipe us. So it's gonna be like the end game. Once we're ready to defend and wage war, then we go after the moon. It's because there's plenty of ice and there's low gravity. There's still gravity, but there's low gravity. So building is very good. Okay, I found a good base. I don't know. If not, we'll go back to Olympus. Okay, and we'll settle in Olympus. I had an idea. You know what we could do? If one of us leaves the faction, okay, and starts again from scratch, but then picks Triton drop pod, every time you drop, you will get the GPS coordinates for one station. And it's always a different station. It's always the closest station to where you spawn. And then you get a bunch of them. You get a bunch of them, and then you come back into the faction, and we go visit them. Or I can go. Do you want to do that? You want to stay in the faction, and then I'll come back, and then I can join because I can always join again. It's accept everyone. So let's do that. Let's try that. And I don't have to even build the survival pod. I should be able to fly using the jetpack and the hydrogen tank, and even check that which one has the spaceships. And once I find one, I'll share that one. But then we keep all the coordinates as well, and we load them here. What do you think? You want to try that? Yeah, I'll do that. Okay. Then our friend Awesome says he's running out of time today. So make your way back to the starship. Leave the car there. I'll take care. I'll handle packing it and just taking it away. Oh, we're sliding. I'm gonna go around this corner because I didn't explore this way. And then see if there's anything. The last chance for the cars to find anything. But other than that, what I'll do, you go ahead and log out whenever you want. Just leave the car. And I will just leave the faction temporarily so that I can spawn in a brand new spawn pod, survival pod. Actually, I'll do it in a different account. No, I'll do it in a different server altogether because I won't have a faction over there, so it won't risk me losing anything. I'll go to a different planet, a different server altogether, and spawn in Triton multiple times so I get all the GPS coordinates. And once I have them, I'm not even gonna waste more time. I'm not even gonna keep exploring because we're gonna get so many stations. But you see, this is why we actually have to spend all this time wasted running around, because when you're like feeling that you're wasting time is when your brain start working and thinking like, how can I make this more efficient? How can I stop wasting my time? I have another Steam account. I can do it on this server. Nice. Yeah, man. Okay. Yeah, whenever you have time, go for it. Definitely. Get as many of them as you can. And that way, we'll always have, because remember, like different stations will have different resources. So if right now we have a ton of cobalt ingots and we have a ton of platinum ingots, but we don't, so if we wanted to sell, we need to find a space station that has those resources in demand. Excuse me. So it's not every station that will accept every resource. Therefore, we want to discover multiple of them. We're almost back at the cruiser. Our friend Awesome Joe went on the opposite direction, so he already explored the other side. He found nothing. I'm gonna start braking. I will just travel at moderate speed until we get to the ship, because a storm has picked up and I don't see the ship. I just see oh, another gold and silver combined. I'm gonna mark it because we can always come back and get all this. Here it is. Okay. New from current position. Gold and silver 3. We found it was productive though. We found 3 veins of silver and gold all together. So when we dig, we get both resources and a ton of it. Okay, arriving at the ship. Alright, let's park here. Oh, they're not braking, that's why. There they are. And then hit 2 to turn it off. And now it lasts for 8 days. Okay, looks like Joe still not back. I beat you, Joe. Alright, let's recharge our tank. I see Joe. I see Joe incoming. There's Joe. We see the light of his rover. But you can make it. You can do it. Oh my god, the rover blew up. What? The car blew up. Dude, check this out. The car blew up. I didn't do anything. I parked it. I parked it, dude. Oh man. Oh well. Let's get the ammo. Oh man. Oh no. Get the reactor. I don't know what happened to it. Nothing happened to it. It just Clang said, okay, you guys have been having it too easy. You guys- Okay, it's time to it's Clang is this time. It's time for me to say hi to you guys. Oh man. Alright. At least we have one car that survived. Well, the car earned its keep. It discovered 3 deposits. Oh my god, it's this lag. Look at this lag right now. The lag killed the car. Look, I'm bouncing. The car probably started bouncing just like this. Look at that. Look, I'm bouncing all over the place. Sorry guys, I know it's hard to watch, but I cannot help this movement. Oh my god. Okay, there. I can turn off my jetpack. There's a lot of ammo. Okay, almost done. Cargo 6. Which is cargo 6? And why can I get things out of it? Okay, give me everything. Yeah, I'll just destroy all those steel plates, like remotely. I'm not gonna grind away the car. Just the functional blocks, the things that are important. Freaking Clang. That was a good car. Even the settings were good already. Drifted like a boss. LCD panels. And the timer blocks. And the gyroscope. Ah. Just the functional blocks. I'll remove grid. Remove that grid. Oh, the glass. Oi, server. Sorry guys. Server is acting up. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Info. Remote control. Look for Tony's car. Tony's car. Tony's boss rover here. Not boss anymore. There it goes. This one I do have to grind it away. It split the grid. So I don't know which one it is, and I don't want to remove a grid remotely. Rip, rip car. Second car we lose. At least it's a like minimalistic blueprint. You know, we're not losing tanks and generators and things. It's just 3 batteries and that's it. Done. Okay, we'll pack the other rover. For now, I think Awesome Joe. That's are you logging out soon? I'm gonna switch to a server. He's kneeling. Rip the car. And we're gonna commend the spirit of the car to the 7. But yeah, man. So we're gonna switch. Hey guys, Skin Lab, welcome. 420, I like it. Hey bro, anyway, you can explain real quick how to use the build planner. I don't know why I have so much difficult time with it. Okay, no problem, man. Yeah, the build planner, it will work. You use it. Okay, your build planner is a list of blocks that you queue up to build. Your build planner supports 8 blocks. For example, I want to build an atmospheric thruster, then I want to build a gyroscope, then I want to build a remote control, then I want to build a cockpit. Okay, so you queue them, you can drag them into the build planner, and your storage will feed you those components in the order that you queued up those blocks. So first it'll give me the thruster, and then the gyro, and then the remote control, and then the cockpit, because that's the order that I queue them up. And then I can just click this arrow in the middle to withdraw, and it's gonna give me those components in order until my inventory is full. So I then weld that order, pump, 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 and then I come back and my inventory is gonna be 0 because it gave me exactly the blocks in the order that I needed. So I can just withdraw again, and then I keep going, repeating that cycle until I weld whatever I want. If I'm, for example, see this block, it's half completed, okay, it's missing those blocks, I can use my welder and right click, and now it added this block to the build planner. But notice that in the build planner it's in half. It's because it only counted the 30 motors, 20 construction components, and 20 steel plates it's missing. It subtracted all the components that it already has, and it didn't add those to the build planner. So if I go to a storage and I say withdraw, it's only gonna give me those components that were missing from the atmospheric thruster. So you can use it on blocks that are partially complete, or you can use it to queue up a bunch of blocks that you have yet to build. For example, I knew that once I landed with the cruiser, I wanted to build a base with generators, tanks, refineries, assemblers, speed modules, pistons, drills, generators, oxygen tanks, medical bay, all that stuff. So what I did is I started queuing them up in order, and I said, okay, I need 2 refineries. Okay, then 2 refineries go in there. Boom, I need speed modules. Okay, so I need 4 speed modules. Okay, boom. There go 4 speed modules, and then I need yield modules. So there go. Oh, I ran out of space. Okay, so now I gotta queue them, and then I started withdrawing them from the station. But if you have this starship connected, you can also do this really efficiently. Okay, you go on your left panel, show connected inventories, and then you see, for example, the cruiser cargo 8. You click it, notice that it highlighted it, and then you can go on this side and say withdraw components for build planner. You can do the same thing into even a large cargo container that has 300,000 volume. So imagine a large grid welder with a large cargo container. You just queue up an entire base, withdraw the components, and then set out with your welder and weld everything up in one go. You know, you don't have to like be running trips back and forth, grabbing everything by hand in the limited 1,200 liter capacity of the engineer. So that's why like the capacity is so limited, because you're meant to use welder ships and build planner to load them up. So you should use build planner to load up welders so that you get exactly the components that you need. But yeah, that's explained. Joe seems to be over here. He's grinding away. The wheels traveled all the way here. But yeah, Joe, don't forget to drop your tools and weapons, ammo, everything you have. Drop it in a cargo container before you log out, because since we don't have a cryopod, both of us will die when we log out. So that you don't lose your tools and we don't have to replace them. We can do that. Next, I'm gonna leave the cruiser here where it is. I'm gonna check that everything is in order. So, tank, stockpile is off. Let's turn the stockpile on. Engine, I know he's telling me it's off, but I check everything. Reactors is off as well. And let's check the batteries now, finally. And they'll be depleted in 17 days. So pretty much right now, the cruiser is not consuming any electricity. Only like the sensors and lights are consuming power. This rover as well. Right now it says 7 days, but if you hit number 2, I don't know why off. It's not turning off the lights. Car off, setup actions, car lights, car lights, toggle block off. It's probably because the spotlights. Light. There it is. No, they are there. They're in the group. Off. What is wrong with off? Oh, the timer block is actually off. Okay. Ah, I'm dumb. What I queued in the toolbar is toggling the block off. And what we need to do is trigger it. Trigger now. So G, now if we go, no, control panel. Control panel, look for the power off, like off button. Off. Where is it? Car. Here it is, car off. Turn it on. And now we can click trigger off and it turns off everything. It turns off the LCDs, it turns off the gyroscope, it turns off the lights, and instead of 7 days, it now lasts 11 days. It also turns off the antenna and the ore detector. So that is a lot of electricity, and in terms of days, it's a long time. So this rover will stay here for 11 days without trash collection ever even thinking about removing it. Same for our cruiser. Our cruiser will stay here for a month and never despawn. Awesome Joe sat on a chair to log out, but he's still in a depressurized environment that eventually is gonna, like, he's gonna perish. Same is gonna happen to me, so I'm going to drop my tools in any cargo, not in the connector, in a cargo, everything, even the tank, and then I don't lose anything. I don't care that I perish over time. I'll still spawn here. Okay, and now what I can do is I can log out, exit to main menu. We're not done. It looks like we're done. We're not done. We just started. 30 minutes, 34 minutes. Flo, welcome. He says, Skin Lab says, awesome, bro. Thank you. No, man, I'm glad. Thank you for the question, dude. That's a good question. And it's important to learn the build planner because it saves you so much effort, dude. So much effort. It revolutionizes your game. Flo says, hey there, I'm curious. Did you abandon your getting started series? No, not at all. Great question too. It's just I started rethinking about a bunch of things. But look, we also came up with the blueprint. I didn't have a blueprint, so I spent a bit of time designing the blueprint. I'm gonna show you if you want to see it real quick. You ask for it, so yeah, we'll show it right away, and it's not gonna take too long. Then what we're gonna do is join a separate server altogether, so that we don't have a faction, we don't have anything, and we're gonna be dropping in a ton of drop pods in Triton. and checking the data pad for the locations of the factions. Then we're gonna get all those GPS coordinates into our real game and go out and look for all those space stations. Let me get rid of this rocket. Oh, let me show you the rocket though. This is the space yacht, and it's gonna have the thrusters installed. These have jump drives in them. Look, you can see the jump drives here on the outside. So it's a jump drive and then two large ion thrusters on the sides, and then I fitted small ion thrusters wherever they could. But now it has jump drive capacity, and then I put these landing gears because I was testing it, see if I can land this in Pertam, but it's not possible. So get rid of it because this is a heavy armor starship cruiser. Yep, but check it out. It is also built up in stages. This is stage 3, and stage 1 doesn't have the large ion thrusters. It's just pure hydrogen powered, but it's awesome. It's awesome cruiser. I love it. Look at the helm. But either way, that's not the base. F10 bunker base. Here it is. I built it. This is the blueprint. Look, this is the shaft. Remember the Getting Started series that we built a bunker? This is the shaft wall, and it'll line up. We also have the bunker shaft, which lines up perfectly to that hole that we dug. And then we're gonna project. We can extend this up and down to make the shaft longer, and then we can project the wall of this. But I still have to build it, and I'm in the process of moving to Puerto Rico, so I haven't had time to film that and edit it and do that all nice. But so I've been doing just live streams until then, until we're back in Puerto Rico and settled. But this is what I'm going to build. I already have the blueprint. It took a long time just to build the blueprint. So you see that it's not that we're not busy. We're working, and this is for that Let's Get Started series. So here I can say pressurized, and then this light is telling you it's pressurizing. Okay, it's pressurized. We can go inside. Even the cell phone jingle triggered. Right on time, right on cue. You have a little area with a bar, wooden tables, wooden countertops. Nice, very nice. Okay, little kitchen. All right, steel plates. You don't want to light the kitchen on fire. Then cryopod for all you guys. 6 cryopods on this side, 6 cryopods on this one, and everyone's gotta have a place to go. So here's a bathroom, and on the other side there's a shower, and you can see the hydrogen tanks there behind us. Let's go around. Then you go upstairs. Okay, and upstairs we have a little control area so that you can remote control all the drones in and out of the bunker. You can also control the turrets that are going to be up top of the surface, so you can see the cameras. You can look at the cameras and see if the enemy freighters are coming into raid. Here is for repairs, pretty much generators, engines, supplemental tanks, oxygen tanks, small reactor, things like that. Then outside, Flo says, looks awesome. Thank you, awesome. We need some of those luxuries in our lives in SSE NSE, right, dude? And check this out. I built it very low PCU count. If I copy it, it costs 7,000 PCU, even with sensors, pressurized, everything. It's almost like a starship, very small starship, very efficient starship, and it's equipped with a refinery. This area here, this is a refinery. This is 2 refineries here. 2 refineries. Look at that. There's 1 and there's 2. 2 yield refineries. And over here you have 2 speed ones. So you have 4 refineries. You have 8 hydrogen tanks. You can always extend this and add more if you want, or you can build them at the bottom. Below it, you have 10 large cargos, so you have cargo for days, and you have this configuration over here which is isolated assemblers. So you have 4 assemblers with speed modules already configured, one to be the main one and the other 3 to be in cooperative mode. Plus there's this large reactor over here so that you can refuel, replenish your base, your batteries. The base doesn't require that many batteries either, so we save PCU because you saw we have hydrogen tanks, we have hydrogen engines, and we have reactors. So, but you still have batteries. I think there's 10 batteries. Yeah, there's 10 batteries. There they are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 14 batteries. 14 batteries. Not bad. Yeah, because when a rocket docks and they want to replenish their batteries, they're gonna drain yours. So you want to be able to have plenty. I lost it. Where's the bunker? Where is it? Oh, here it is. But look, it almost looks like a base meant for Tatooine. You know, like I would see this in Tatooine. Maybe the sand should be a little bit yellower. The concrete, I made it a little bit too clear. The sandstone in Tatooine would be a little bit yellower. So it's gonna be a little bit too but you guys can color it however you want. You load the blueprint and color the regions, and if you use one of the mods, the repainting mod, then I'm pretty sure you can color by region, and then you don't have to recolor the wood, or you can color the wood and not color the concrete however you want. But okay, let's switch. That's the bunker, so that's where the time has gone, and we're gonna build it and film it, edit it, and nice in ultra wide HD, because notice that I can stream in ultra wide. The live stream has to be in standard definition, not standard definition, but in this dimension. I forget the pixel dimensions of the screen. But when I film and I upload, I can upload ultra wide videos, so those are nicer because it's beautiful planets, and then we get a lot of more peripherals. But yeah, Flo says, you plan on living only on hydrogen fuel power or going to make one of those underground wind turbine farms? Oh, I've never done a wind turbine farm. That sounds interesting though. No, but I was gonna fuel it with the reactor. Those large reactors are very efficient in terms of power, and if as long as you have like hundreds of uranium, you find one uranium once, you'll have power for days, for months. So let's join a game, and now let's look for world NAs, same like that. Anyone, any world NA, actually the one that has the least amount of players, so that we're also not bothering people with our experimenting. Oh wow, there's a uranium heist. What? There's a uranium heist scenario. We gotta check that out. Alright, we're in a mission though. We're on a mission. We're gonna check this out soon. Very soon. This is uranium heist is one of the scenarios, a new scenario added by the Warfare 1 update. And it looks like they made a server out of it. This probably just released today. Flo says, really looking forward to see your silo complete in your series. Thanks, man. And that's why I like slowed down, because I wanted to be very good and nice, and that's why I went to creative, build out the blueprint, build out the shaft, the modular, and it took multiple iterations too. It's not like, oh hey, I dropped in 2 hours I spit out that bunker. No, I had to build like 4 bunkers before I came out with that one. So yeah, it's all for that, so that also the people in the future, they don't notice the gap in time between the videos, but all they notice is good quality video stream series, and they go jump through the videos and but I could have rushed it, and forevermore the bunker would have been a lower quality design. So now it showcases everything. It showcases pressurization, even enemy sensors and everything, control stations, production, um, even a silo, rocket silo for it as well. So yeah, it should be good. Thank you for your patience. I appreciate your support. And let's see what I really want to check out the uranium heist. But no, this is our world, World NA. Let's check out World NA too. It only has 10 people right now. Okay, join world. Since we've never joined World NA, we are not gonna have a faction. The reason I'm doing this is because if I were to leave my faction in this server and start again in a drop pod, it could potentially remove all the grids that I own, because that's what happens if you don't have a faction. For example, say you have a faction, say you have a base and your survival kits run out of power, and you log in and you see this list. Oh, pick a faction. You don't know, or it says pick up a spawn location. Do you, like, say for example, you do have a faction, so you're not gonna see this screen, but you're gonna see the next one. So I'm gonna click join no faction. You're gonna see this one. If you log in, you have a base and you see the screen, it's probably that your survival kit is out of power. If you have wind turbines, it might be that right now, today, the power is just low and not enough power for your survival kit. So maybe try logging in at a different time, in an hour, in 20 minutes, and maybe at that time the wind has picked up by then and you can spawn in. Because if you click to respawn in any of these, all your grids will be deleted. It's like, okay, you're starting from scratch. Okay, then you don't need any of these. And it'll go ahead and remove everything you own so that you can start again. But I don't know if how it works with a faction. Since I have a faction and Joe is there, I don't think it's gonna delete the cruiser if I leave the faction and start in a drop pod, but I don't want to risk it. So I'm gonna easily just log into a different server and select Triton drop pod and respawn. And this way, we're always in a drop pod. Here we are, look, and then we go and we say inventory. Oh, nice. Now you start with a pistol instead of a rifle. Create GPS marker. Okay. Here's the GPS, and you can check it. And NH1 station, and we can even check the faction name and just say non-player. Discover. It should. No, we haven't discovered it yet. We have to get close to it. Let's see how far it is. Always visible. Oh man, I've every time I land, there's nothing underneath my feet. Today, there's magnesium, silicon, and iron. Right there where the spawn pod decided to land. Oh, there's something over there. You see, this is why you guys have to get lost. Like find a place to settle really far away from wherever you spawned. Because look, this person settled here. It probably has turrets. If that doesn't have turrets, they're dumb. And I'm gonna claim a starship. Enemy signals, antenna. Oh, they didn't put turrets. There was magnesium right there. Guys, guys, what are you doing? No, look at this. What are you doing? You guys working so hard on this, and it's so easy for me to claim it all. Where's your survival kit, guys? Where's your survival kit? Oh, there's a turret over there. There's a turret. There's a turret. Luckily, it's out of ammo. Reputation with Moo dropped by 50. Below functional. Unknown technology. I wanted to program the turret to kill them when they show up. Okay. Access denied. Research is first. No. Okay. Z. Dampeners. Dampeners, dampener. Okay, landing gear. This is one we have to learn. This is fun. This is more fun than looking for the space station. Okay, we learned the landing gear. Next, we have to learn the cargo. Let's learn the cargo. Where's the cargo? Oh, here's the generator. Let's learn the generator. Generator is ours. Dude, you guys, why do you have so many thrusters on a space station? Oh, it's a mobile space station. Let's take it. Let's take it with us. Lord, that would be awesome. What does it take to unlock turrets? You have to grind them below the functional line. You see that blue line that says hack? Grind them below hack and then weld them back up, and it's yours. You see this spaceship? This spaceship is ours. We're gonna claim it. But first, I gotta find that survival kit so that they don't spawn. And I wanted to get the turret. Okay, we got cargo. No, we didn't get cargo. Where's cargo? Here's cargo. Here's cargo. Below functional. Weld it back up. Okay, now we need conveyor. Okay, conveyor here. No, that's the thruster. There's a conveyor here. Light armor. You see, you gotta move. You gotta get away from the spawn points. I spawned right there. Why? I learned the... I learned the cargo. Let's go to our respawn pod. Because I'm running low on hydrogen. No, we're good on hydrogen. But I on the respawn, I can learn pretty much everything without an issue. And then I can come back and take over the base. Wow, we're not even taking over. They build it mobile. They build the station on landing gear, so we can take it away. We can just fly the station away. Oh my god, this is gonna be the easiest start of space engineers ever. Okay, where is it? Where is it? Get in there. Get in there. Okay, let's get it down. Okay, conveyor. No, get away, passenger seat. Okay. Cargo container. Learned. Okay. Conveyor. Ah, this one. This, okay. Learned. Anything else? Anything else? I think we have everything. Oh, the armor block. We have to just put one anywhere. Okay. Interior block. Interior block. Oh, there's no small grid interior blocks. Are you gonna go above functional? Yes! We learned it. Flo says, well, maybe it was like a survey for new players, what they place for a mobile base there, ready to take over. Exactly. It was just like, hey guys, you see all this red thing in the middle of the white ice? Come and claim it for yourself. Nice. Oh my god. Is move on. I'm asking if the server, if they're on. Okay. We'll probably just take this starship, really. Oh my god, they have so many things. Let's check this control panel. They have jump drives. They even have jump drives on this thing. They're working on them. I feel sorry. I feel sorry for them. No, they're working really hard on this. I'm just gonna do one thing. I'm just gonna do one thing to troll them. Nah, I need to research it first. What do I need? What do I need? Progression. What do I need? Oh, the basic assembler. Let's look for the assembler. They gotta have one in this thing, monstrosity, somewhere. Don't call my starship a monstrosity, Tony. Oh, they got yield refineries down there. Bunch of cargo. Light armor. Yeah, it's light armor. No, they don't have assemblers. They have a welder. Ah, they have an auto welder for their jump drive. They're smart. Someone's smart. Smart. Well, not smart enough to put turrets. Maybe they thought that it has ammo. It has ammo. Why wouldn't that turret shoot me? Flo says, I bet they don't have the basic ones. They probably only have full refinery and assembler. They had the full refinery with EO modules. But yeah, they probably don't have the basic one. Basic? No, they don't have any basic anything. No. Okay, let's see what do Athena. Athena is the name of the starship, and Dagger, and then Charon. They're pretty creative with their names, but they don't group things so well. They don't hide them from toolbar. It's a bunch of thrusters. Let's see the inventory. It's all empty. No. They're hiding it. Cargo. Access denied. That's why. Okay, no. No. Are we gonna troll them? Okay, chat, you guys decide. What are we doing? Are we taking this spaceship just to teach them a lesson? Okay, and then all they lose is this one spaceship, and we go to the space station on it. Or do we take the whole thing and move it to the space station? And so they'll spawn. Let's do that. Decide. We're moving the whole thing over. They're gonna relog, and they're gonna be suddenly in a space station. They'll be like, what the hell happened here? My cockpit. I cannot enter my cockpit. Oh, no technology. You gotta research it first. What do we need to research? Progression. Ah, we didn't get the landing gear. Okay, it looks like you cannot learn technologies by grinding enemy structures. You have to grind your own. Sorry, I'm getting hungry and chat says landing gear. Yeah, that will be awesome. Let's do it. Let's take the they'll still have their, we're not gonna troll them so much. This is not our server that we wanna. There we go, we learned it now. Okay, we're good. Let's recharge. I don't know why we're not getting hydrogen. Oh, because we disconnected the generator from the survival kit. No problem. Okay, let's get a boost of power. So now we can take over I'm gonna even do something. Look at this, look at this, look at this. I'm gonna make bullets. I'm gonna make bullets. Where's that magnesium? Where's that magnesium, bro? Where's that magnesium? Oh, this is fun. This is fun now. Come on, dig. There you go. I have a sandwich in the fridge waiting for me, and I hear it calling. Come on, dig. Go. Turn on the light. Go, go, go. Wants to take it, and once again to learn next unlock level. Oh, nice. Oh yeah, we could have grinded theirs and then just learned that one. But yeah, they didn't have bullets. They have magnesium right next to them, and they didn't make bullets. I'm gonna make bullets for them, but I'm gonna set the turrets to shoot everything and anything they see. That's what I'm gonna leave. Okay, we reached the magnesium. I'm gonna make all the bullets I can. So it also doesn't just shoot for a while. It shoots for a long time. They're gonna have to shoot the turret, their own turret off. It's gonna be hilarious. I wish I would be here to see it though. Oh, there's something else over there. I see another structure. Barely. Let's get on this one. Let's climb on this one. Probably want better turret coverage though. Yeah, they don't have any coverage. They only have one single turret there in the back. We're even gonna take that monstrosity thing that they build. Okay, we should be able to weld this now. There we go. I think I don't need to control all the thrusters. Okay, thrusters off. 5, they're on. Yep. Okay, let's check the gyro. Gyro, sorry for this, my sinister laugh. It's the weird laugh. Haha, mwahaha. Gyroscopes are on. They left them on. They left them on, so I don't even need to grind them away. Okay, awesome. So next, Flo says you could take your starter pod with you. Name the survival kit, whatever the survival kit on that big ship is called. Oh, lol, and they spawn there. No, but the survival kit will despawn as soon as I log out. So let's let's take this back to the NHA station. 14 kilometers in that direction. I hope. It looks like they have thrust in all directions. It should be fine. It should be fine. Okay, here we go. Unlocking. No! It tilted. It tilted because of the weight. It tilted. Okay. Alright, let's try this. Oh, don't crash, don't crash. There you go. Alright, let's go. Let's try this now. Okay. 8. Yes! We're airborne! Lift off! We're taking their station away. Ah, boo! It's Boba. Oh my god, this is hilarious. Screenshot. We took all their starships. Left that thing over there. Oh, it's almost out of hydrogen too. It's almost out of hydrogen. I'm gonna keep it without dampeners so that I can make it all the way to the station. So just keep an eye on your altitude and push up in order to compensate. But then you don't have thrusters trying to slow you down. So hopefully we'll make it to the station. Would be funny if they logged in right now, right? It would be hilarious. It's like, what's going on? I thought we were just logging in right now. Where are we? No, we're mobile. We're flying. We can leave it in space too. Oh, we're losing altitude. Oh my god, this is hilarious. Oh, gaining too much altitude. We spent all their hydrogen just to get over here for no reason. Well, that did just them a lesson. At least they didn't lose the whole thing. Okay. Oh, connection problem with dampeners off. Yeah, we started losing altitude. I was able to save it. You see, this also teaches you another lesson. When it's not yours, you really don't care about it if it crashes into the ground. So I'm running it with dampeners if it runs out of fuel. So think about that. People that don't build, if they don't build it, they don't appreciate it as you do. We see the station up ahead. Alright, 6% of hydrogen left. Okay, station. Like, what the fuck? Why are we in this space station? I'm turning dampeners on. Okay, 4% hydrogen. I'm gonna leave it empty. I gotta move it over here, and it's gonna be empty. They're not gonna be able to move it back to over there where they were building. They're gonna hate me for it. At least I'm gonna leave it locked. I'm gonna leave it locked here. Okay, there you go. Lock. It's not locking. Oh, because they don't put the auto lock. Okay. And then 5. Thrusters off. Now let's work on the turret. Okay, where's the turret? Let's get rid of this. And then we're gonna put a turret right there too. Yes, we can now weld it. No! Unknown technology. What do we need for this? Ah, we need assembler and all that crap. They're lucky. They're lucky I don't want to spend the time in learning all the assembler and refiner. Let's see. 2,000 space credit. 2,000 space credit. Yep. Okay, that's it. They have a ton of space credit. I'm gonna start grinding away. Too bad for them for leaving their space credit. Now I want it. Why? Oh, because of the welders. They have auto welders on it. Where are the auto welders? There we go. Now we can grind the cargo below functional. This is how you troll. We're trolling them. Oh, I got to. They put heavy armor here. They have a refinery. Let's get the refinery. Ah, I cannot research it. Okay, there's a cargo over here. Okay. Yeah, reputation with Moo is out the door. They hate us. There's a hydrogen tank. It's empty. Don't care about that. Okay, let's check what they have in their cargo now. Now we can see. Oh, they have zone chips. Wow, these people were set up. Okay. The same GPS coordinates. They have a bunch of components, bunch of ingots. I brought them. I brought them magnesium. They cannot complain. I brought them magnesium. All right, that's it. They have no more space credits. We're taking their zone chips away. Let's give them back their metal grids. These are the one. These zone chips are the reason why we want to settle near one of these. It's because you can buy the bubble. You can build one of those safe zone bubbles. Okay. Oh, this station looks different. Store starships. We found one with starships. Look at that. They have an Atmo constructor, a buddy miner, a bus fire bomber, a cursor, starship 3 million. They have a bunch of rovers, a mini merchant, a rescue rover worth 8 millions, PV buggy, and a little welder. We found one. Okay, we found one. Let's mark it. I'm gonna make a notepad. Okay, I'm gonna make a notepad. GPS. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, I'm opening a notepad. And then ENH1 station. Already mission success on the first one. And then but we're still gonna keep going because we're gonna see if we find different starships in different stations. X, Y, and Z. All right, excellent. We have the coordinates, and these coordinates should work in our other server. Okay, so we'll be able to get contracts and we'll be able to buy these starships. Okay, one piece. They have only one of each. Probably they'll replenish over time. Solar Scout. Look at that, an entire freighter. Look at this TT 4020 freighter. Look at that freighter. 22 million patrol craft. Look at that Admiral flight ship with missiles and everything. Looks awesome. 3 million. No, it's awesome. Okay, let's deposit our whenever you get a space credits, be it from unknown signals or from what is it, unknown signals, contracts, or rating like we just did, you should look for an ATM, and it looks like this station doesn't have an ATM. That's so odd. Usually they always have ATMs. But you should look for an ATM and deposit that cash there. Okay, since I don't have an ATM, I'm gonna give them back their space credits. I'm gonna build. I should build a data pad. Is there a data pad? And I can say TechTony was here. I can leave them. Do they have a data pad? It's that data pad, but production. Let's see. There are no assemblers on this ship. Yeah, I'm gonna leave them their space credits. There you go. That's fine. They're just gonna despawn with me. I'm gonna see if this space station is the same. Okay. Control panel. No. Okay. Inventory. Okay. And then the other one. GPS. Yeah, it's the same one. Same coordinate. Okay, we found it. Excellent. Now, what we do is we respawn. So let's say bye to the station that we just relocated. That was hilarious. That's my favorite time in Space Engineers. Finding this station, teaching them a lesson by moving it over. Okay, so here we go. Here's the survival kit. All we have to do is turn it off. Okay, and then respawn again. And now, since we don't have anywhere to respawn, we'll be randomly placed in another location of Triton. We get to choose where do we want. We want in a Triton drop pod. And there, here we go. Now check your data pad. You get a brand new data pad. Meco station. Create GPS marker. And then we're falling. I'm sorry. We gotta get our tank from the... Where's the Meco station? Oh, it's far away. If it's too far away, all we have to do is mark it on the notepad, and then we can visit it later. Okay, Meco station. No, I want to check something. Let's confirm before I start going crazy looking for stations. Okay, let's switch. Let's go back to the world and try to put in these coordinates. Join world. Let's join our world again. And let's try to travel to these coordinates. Because that place is perfect for us to settle the hub. World NA number 1. There it is. Nice. It's half full. Guys, if you want to join... Wait. Load game. Join game. Favorites. There's few people online right now. So it's gonna be nice and smooth performance, hopefully. I'm gonna get something to drink while this loads. Be right back. All right, we're back. It looks like I'm back in space in the rocket. So what we'll need to do is notice that timer block is ticking. That means it's gonna turn on the survival kits as soon as it reaches zero. Countdown reaches zero. I can look at it, and in 1 minute it'll reach zero. So survival kits, show hidden, turn them off. Make sure not to turn off the timer block. Still going, okay? And then medical room as well, turn it off, okay? And now respawn. And then we effectively teleport back down to the surface because there's no survival kits online in the rocket. There you go. Now we're back at the surface. And in 1 minute, the timer block will turn it back on. So we don't have to worry about losing access to the comet. And this way I go to the comet, you know, before the stream, and I check everything is good, healthy, and good to go. All right, so let's take our car with us. Okay, G connector. G connector. Let's add it to our build planner and remove all these. Looks like we need to produce small steel tubes. That's so odd. Oh, because I have this other inventory. Sorry. No, there we go. Now we have it. Let's put some blocks so we can raise this up. I didn't mean to rhyme, but such is luck. Well, so lame, Antonio. Shut up. Okay, let's put the connector. We gotta get a welder because we don't have a welder.
Fuel low.
Here they are.
Fuel critical.
We need our tank. We need ammo. I don't see any ammo for me. Oh well. We're good. Alright, let's take the rover with us. Now, let's put the GPS coordinates before we get airborne. New. And we're gonna say it's gonna be called ENHI station. And I think maybe it won't work, but hopefully it will. Negative 296308.00. And then we have negative 245.761.8.97. And then we have 337667.87. Okay, maybe the faction is gonna be different. It's gonna be a different name, but probably there's gonna be a station there. Okay, let me hide all the coordinates. GPS. We don't need the ship now because this is the ship. Delete it. We don't need the deposits, the gold and silver deposit, and we don't need the body location. All we need is the station. 73 kilometers away. That's perfect time because on the trip I'm gonna eat my sandwich while I enjoy traveling through the beautiful atmosphere of Triton. Okay, so let's jump on our control seat. Let's turn on our engines. Make sure our thrusters are off. Our ion thrusters are off. On the Okay, wait, let me switch to the chat because I don't see the chat. Flo says TechTony was here and thanks for the ride. Nitro, welcome. Sorry, man, I didn't see you, dude. What's up, man? Just stopped to say hi. Have played almost 200 of this game in creative mode. Lol, nice. Nitro got hooked on Space Engineers. That's good, dude. If you want to play with us, just join us. We're in the US, and a US #1 server is the public server. So all you have to do is join and look for Tech Faction. So remember, US World US #1. The Keen servers is the one with the stars on the left of them, and then you can join our faction and play with us, dude. Anytime, it's always gonna be live, and anyone can join. So yeah, show me. This is the name of the faction, TEK Tectonic. So yeah, man, welcome anytime. And then Flo says, so are those NPC station locations static for all games, single player, your own games, or is it just for the Keen server because they play a copy of the same map file? Okay, it seems the answer is it seems that they well, what I read recently in the break was that the factions are generated randomly when the world creates. When someone creates a world, your factions will generate randomly, but it's the name of the factions that generate randomly. Like, for example, here, if I go to factions uh, and I say NPC, so non-player factions, all these undiscovered ones, okay, their name, for example, is a random combination of characters. For example, universal excavators, they could have been optimal excavators, they could have been something else. The name changes, but I think that in the planet, all the planets are sculpted, pre-sculpted, so they're not like procedurally generated terrain. So I think the location, the GPS coordinate for where you find a station are predefined, but the name of the station and which faction they belong to, it's gonna be different. So that's exactly why I loaded back this world file before I kept looking for more GPS coordinates, so that I can confirm that this method is gonna work for us, that I'm gonna be able to get a ton of coordinates from the spawn pods and then use them on this server in order to find a lot of stations really quickly. But therefore I want to test it, since I'm not sure, positive sure. I want to test it before I commit a bunch of hours into getting all those coordinates and checking them out, only to find out that those stations are only visible and available on that server, on that Keen server. Okay, looks like we are ready to lock with our rover. We have locked. We have this is Awesome Joe's rover. Mine got destroyed, and I'm not planning on claiming. I'll build my own again. So let's unlock our landing gear. Oh no, it's already unlocked. We're good. Let's open our K menu, look for hydrogen engine, and turn it on. And then let's realign. Wow, the station is directly below us, on the other side of the moon entirely. Okay, yes, Triton is a moon, it's not a planet. I keep calling it a planet. It's not a planet, it's a moon. Okay, so I'm gonna line in that direction, and now I'm gonna gain altitude. I'm not gonna get that much altitude. Let's go to 1,000 meters above the ground surface. Let's do 700, 750. There we go, almost 1,000. Let's do it. 1,000. We did it. We did it. 1,000 meters on the ground. Okay, now let's gain forward momentum. We can engage hydrogen thrusters to get a boost and get that momentum, reach that terminal velocity ASAP. Keep level. Okay, terminal velocity reached in now, and so thrusters are off. And now I can go to the other toolbar and turn off my braking thrusters. Okay, so now only friction is gonna slow us down. I switch the camera. Make sure not to click that connector button, disconnect that connector, or else the rover is toast, because it is gonna fall from 1,000 meters up in the sky. But that's how you transport vehicles. You can just hook them up either with a connector, a landing gear, or a merge block. The merge block is the most efficient one of all of them. There's no switch lock on a merge block. If the merge block is on, it's locked. So there's no accidentally, oops, I deployed it accidentally. I clicked, you know, what is it? I don't know. Is it Y? I don't know. There's a key that you click and everything detaches. But yeah, I'm gonna mute now because I'm gonna have my lunch right now while we travel. Well, it's pretty much dinner late. It's already late. But yeah, I'm gonna eat now. While we travel these 70 kilometers, it's gonna be more than 70 kilometers. It's 70 kilometers directly below us, and we have to travel around the orbit. We're already at maximum velocity, so it's just a smooth sailing from here. So hopefully you enjoy the trip. And once I'm done eating, then I'll be right back and start chatting with you guys. But yeah, feel free to talk and ask anything. If I see a question, I'll unmute and answer you. So it's not like I'm away or AFK or anything. I'll be right here with you guys. Just I don't want you to hear my chewing. I think you guys would appreciate if I mute. And therefore I also don't have to take a break. I already have had dinner, and we can continue the stream because I want to get to base building already. But we need a faction. We need a space station, and I don't want to rush that stage, this part of the process. But yeah, with that said, I'm gonna turn off the HUD. No, I'm gonna leave the HUD in case we see any beacons of other space stations along the way. So just sit back, enjoy the ride, and keep all hands, feet inside the vehicle at all times. Air attendant is gonna be passing in a few moments, serving complimentary drinks. You have a choice of peanuts or peanuts. Hopefully you like peanuts and are not allergic. If not, we have ice cubes available for you for consumption. They cost 5 space credits each. But yeah, hopefully you can lean your seat a few inches backwards and oh, I forgot, leaning is broken. Okay, never mind. But yeah, enjoy the travel. I'm gonna eat now and shut up. Testing. Oh, I never muted. Oh, wow. Or did it fall out of mute when the controller fell? The headset just fell. I'm sorry, guys, for that. Well, I'm done with dinner, so we're back. And thank you for your patience. This way, we didn't have to take a break for dinner. We can continue because we have plenty in store. We have to reach the location. And hopefully it is a space station. And if it's the same space station selling spacecraft, it's done. We're settling there, and we'll claim that area and start building. Project the base blueprint we have already and start building. We have all the components inside the carrier. We don't even have to build or make the components. We're carrying them with us right now. We already have the rover, so we're gonna deploy the rover and look for ore as well. It's all set up, we're ready. But we only get to pick the base location once, so therefore we're actually taking our time and looking for a good location that's gonna be next to a space station, a faction space station, but not any faction space station, one that sells starships and rovers too. Okay, looks like altitude is climbing on us. Oh, excuse me. No space station this way. So we're losing altitude. Let's start climbing. There we are, level with the ground right now. We can keep level with the ground. You can tell because the altitude is not increasing. Even though we're pointing upwards and we're actually climbing, the altitude is not increasing because the ground is climbing along with us below our feet. Or below our landing gear. Lame, Antonio. Trying to make jokes that are not even funny. Alright, looks like someone settled nearby here. I see holes being dug for ores. So we'll see where we end up. Yeah, there's one more. There's another over there. Okay, we're 51 kilometers away. Getting closer. Yeah, it's a big hole. Oh, enemy station detected up ahead. Okay, raid phase on. Alright, cameras engaged. It's on. Oh, we're taking over the server, man. It's like everywhere. Okay, that base ran out of power. Wind turbine is offline. Let's go get some resources, guys. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I don't know. Maybe this is a new base and does nothing. Or maybe that's the decoy. There's an antenna. They didn't even weld anything. Let's fly over the bunker, the hole. Maybe they built a bunker. We're losing altitude. Let's climb. Okay, we're climbing altitude. We're good. Okay, let's go over the hole, but be careful. You don't want turrets. I'm gonna zoom in on this station. There's nothing there. What is there? There's cargo there. It's an antenna and a wind turbine. Oh wow, I'm crashing. Oh wow, we almost crashed. I'm gonna show you how close we can. We almost hit that mountain. Oof. I'm gonna just... Okay, no. Let's do another pass by, and now let's try to look into the hole. Look around because there might be another station nearby, and I don't see it. Okay, turning on thruster. Hydrogen thrusters, come on. Pick up, pick up. Okay. There we go. Okay, we're good now. Hydrogen thrusters off. Switching back to the camera. Okay, let's move forward but slowly. I don't want to crush into the mountain up ahead because I'm trying to peek into the bunker hole. It's probably just a hole to get stone. But if it's a savvy player, they might have put that base to throw me off, saying like, oh, it's a noob. I'm not gonna raid it. I'm gonna just keep going. But they actually build underground. There's the hole. It's not rendered. Very small one. Slow down. I'm gonna make my descent and I'm gonna go inspect it in person. Okay, turn on the brake thrust. Oh, they settled in gold and silver. Yeah, these guys weren't, they weren't noobs. They found the silver and the gold and they settled here. Okay. 23 meters per second. Coming down to a landing. Touchdown imminent. Going a little fast. Okay, touchdown. Turn off the rover, the cruiser. Okay, check. I have tanks, and I have a bunch of other things that I don't need. So let's drop those. Let me get the pistol. There's a pistol in here. Okay, that's all I need. Okay, we have ammo. Yeah, it's full. Where's the hole? Did I go the wrong way? No, I think I went the right way. Oh, there's the hole. There's the station. We'll check the station out later. We're here cleaning up the server. Ouch. Scary. Check your corners. Yeah, it's a hole just to get stone. I'm raiding a hole just to get stone. Alright, let's check that. Well, there's another hole over here. They probably didn't even know there was gold and silver underneath their feet. They would have needed a large grid or detector. I don't see the other hole. Oh, there it is. Ouch. I should not be wasting my health like that. It's a bigger one. Bigger, no? Just silicon. Nice, they got silicon. Wow, hooray for them. Okay, there's nothing for me. Nothing for me to loot. Okay, let's check the station. Checking tank. Tank is fine. There's the antenna. The station that ran out of power. Okay, they looks like they were digging. Nah, just for ice. It's odd. This has power. Oh, it's damaged. Wind turbine is damaged. Check this control. Mwahaha! It's the antenna. There's nothing else in this grid. What do you mean, mwahaha? There's no sensor with a warhead that blew me up when I got close. Thanks, noob. I guess someone raided it before us. Thanks for the free shit. Lord. Okay, so someone was here before us. They took down their thing and then they left everything. Okay, I'm gonna do something. This is gonna waste someone else's time. Let's get rid of this battery. I'm gonna bring the antenna with me.
Inventory.
There you go. Now it's gonna despawn. At least we brought a full inventory worth of components. You know, he put the data pad for them, but he took the survival kit, so there was no way for them to find it. His message, I mean. It's like, take everything, but leave their survival kit so they spawn in and they see your survival kit with a data pad in them. Thanks for all the free shit. There you go. Because I read it, I laughed, but they didn't. Okay, landing gear is the one you want. Landing gear. Okay, let's keep going the same trajectory we were. Okay, we can... almost got to mute that last sneeze. Sorry again. Okay, let's get a boost. And we'll turn off hydrogen. Wow, we're heavy. I know why. It's because the altitude. Atmospheric thrust is not as effective. Luckily, we don't lose altitude. Oh, I have braking thrust on. So I gotta make sure to turn it off. All right. So yeah, we're just still gonna make our way towards the other station. If we find an enemy station or an NPC station along the way, then we'll stop and check for that. Otherwise, we'll just fly until we reach the ENH1 station, which is an NPC faction that should sell starships. But we found that GPS coordinate on a different server, so we're not sure if once we get there, we're actually gonna find a station. But if we do, we're gonna have discovered a new way of discovering GPS locations for a ton of factions by spawning, like going to a different server, spawning in the planet that you want to scan multiple times in drop pods, and every time you spawn, you'll get a data pad with GPS coordinates to the nearest space station. So you just keep repeating that process and unlocking the coordinates for a ton of space stations. And then write them in a notepad, switch to the server that you're really playing in, and then input the coordinates. Because if you were to spawn a drop pod in your own server, it would delete all the blocks that you own. If you're in a faction, I don't know how it works, but especially if you're not in a faction, you're on your own, you do that. Enemy dissection detected. Yeah, your blocks will be deleted. Enemy station detected up ahead. Okay, looks operational. Wind turbines operational. Big hole in the middle. Let's get close. Nah, it's nothing there. It's a wind turbine and a basic refinery. We could have packed that basic refinery up, but it's not. I'm not gonna land for a basic refinery. We have that and plenty more. I really want to land and settle. Like what we're low on is power and hydrogen. We're almost half tank, and I really don't like the tank running low. So we're gonna just keep going. We still have a long journey ahead. Let's hydrogen on. Get a boost. Lose that side momentum. Okay. Hydrogen thrusters are good to turn off. Let's get some altitude. Let's climb to 1,000 feet. I mean 1,000 meters. All right, should be a straight shot from here. Nice, smooth sailing. Okay, we're stable flight, and we can just keep going. Scanning around. Okay, I see another enemy structure. Rotating a little bit so I can take a look at it. It's a small one. You see, guys, this is why I tell you don't leave your wind turbines above. Otherwise, everything the only thing I would have seen is a big hole, but I see like 17 other holes. So I don't know which one to go and inspect up close. But if I see wind turbines, then most likely than not, there's a whole base down there. So don't put turbines on your base. Recharge your batteries in the early game with hydrogen using your engines, your hydrogen engines, and in the late game, uranium. You could day one, you could put wind turbines, like, you know, and keep it there for. But once you have something that you want protected and you don't want to lose, get rid of those. Go underground, get rid of those. Very soon, in this base, once we have it up and running, we're gonna build a rocket, a warfare rocket. It's gonna be ready to deploy and warheads, bombard warheads into all these surface bases. So never build in the surface. Even that base that I showed you earlier, I'm gonna build it underground. Even though it has ceiling, roof, antenna, it looks like it could be in the surface, it's still gonna go underground. In a private server, when you're playing by yourself, go for it. Build in the surface, enjoy, build in the top of the mountain, enjoy the view. When you're playing with your friends, go for it, do it. But in a public server, you're just gonna log in one day and there's gonna be a big crater. Well, you're not gonna even, it's just gonna ask you to select the spawn pod, spawn location. Which drop pod do you want? What happened is someone raided your base and bombarded it. They found it in the surface. Maybe they didn't even want the resources. Maybe they just wanted to erase it for spite, you know? And they bombarded it with warheads. Looks like there's a lot of digging done in this area. Let's go and inspect. Hydrogen thrusters on. Getting rid of side momentum. A lot of digging. A lot of digging also brings attention, notice. Just notice what things are bringing my attention to avoid doing on your own base. Excuse me. One of these may be a bunker, but again, I don't know which one. So the player did not leave wind turbines. If they have a bunker, they did not leave wind turbines. And there's like 20 holes. So I'm not gonna run around the holes and try to inspect. Oh, I see a structure there. There's a little bit of structure visible. Yeah, but we're on a mission. We'll remember where all these are, and then we'll come back. Researchers are still gonna be waiting for us. No, don't do that. The guy says, I converted my starter shop into a shift. Don't do that. Starter pod despawns when you log off. Okay, yeah, we don't want him to lose his new starship and then hate space engineers. He just started out on a drop pod. You can do... Okay, you will have to merge block the starter ship to keep it up. Okay, so there seems a way to keep the drop pod, but it has to stay connected to a grid through a merge block. But it doesn't matter. There's nothing. What's in the drop pod? A generator? A survival kit? Okay, either way, like, we're 22 kilometers away from our destination, so we're almost there. That's beautiful. The sunset behind a mountain in Pertam, no, in Triton. Big flat mass of ice. Almost there. It's just a straight shot now. I'll just take a break and let you guys enjoy the rest of the trip, the flight. I'm gonna point towards the sunset so we can enjoy the sunset behind our starship. I'm gonna turn off the HUD, realign a little bit better, and take a screenshot. Now I'm gonna keep the HUD because I want to see the meters per second, the distance away. We constantly have to realign, like point the starship downwards, because think about it, it's flying in a straight line over a sphere, right? A planet, a globe, right? So as it keeps moving forward, it doesn't naturally align back to the gravity. So it keeps flying and the altitude keeps increasing and increasing, and also keeps the angle of the level increasing as it moves forward. So eventually it starts pointing upwards relative to the surface. And what happens is the thrusters start pointing forward and slow down the spacecraft. So I have to keep pointing it downwards to compensate for the change in the, the planet's angle. But this is nice. We're gonna settle. There's a mountain here, very cool mountain, very nice area. Hopefully, there's a space station in 10 kilometers up ahead. But if we find the one station in Triton that sells starships and settle a base there, we're gonna be the only ones with it because there's barely any stations here. And Triton isn't that big. Alright, storm's brewing, but we're approaching. In 6 kilometers, we should start seeing the beacon. Hopefully, I'm crossing my fingers we start seeing. Alright, about to cross. Nope, no beacon yet. Oh no. Looks like we're gonna have to wait for Awesome Joe. Flo says, I'm really curious if station spawning actually works like that. Soon we will know. It looks like it doesn't, Flo. It looks like they're completely randomized. And it doesn't matter if the server used the same map, the world, you know? It looks like if there's that they're generated and randomly placed as well. So not just generated, but placed randomly. Wait, is that a bubble? No, I don't think there's a bubble. Nah, we would see the bubble already. We're only 1 kilometer away. We're passing it, passing above it, and there's nothing below us. Okay, it doesn't work. Doesn't work. No. Well, if you guys want, anyone that wants to join the server can help me do that right now if they want it. If they can start scouting in this server, join and then land on Triton before they join the faction, our faction, and then they can be discovering the GPS coordinates. You can share them on the stream, and then I'll visit them and we'll settle a base finally. Mm. Yeah, what can I do? How can I do this? No, because it has to be the server. Someone has to scout this server. Ah, would have been a nice trick if it worked, right? I was almost saying like, oh my god, I'm gonna make a viral video and everything. My mouth was watering and everything. And I found a new trick to like map all the factions in your server. Easy peasy. No setup needed. Ah man, it was just too good to be true. You're just too good to be true. Okay, so here, let's keep going. I like that mountain corridor. That looks like a road. So I want to explore. Let's explore. Let's explore. This could be a chill stream. We don't have to rush. We have everything. Yeah, we have to rush because if we reach 45 hydrogen, we have to turn around. We have to bring all these cargo back out of the atmosphere and go back because I'm not gonna hand drill ice, and we have a ton of ice in the ice comet. So we're gonna go there, refuel, recharge, and then try again. But in that case, I may say bye-bye Triton, and I may use jump drives to get to the moon or to get to the planet Earth. No, probably not the planet Earth. Even Joe doesn't want to go to the planet Earth either. So we're gonna avoid planet Earth, but there's another moon, and there's also the alien planet, and we can definitely check those. It's just everyone chooses to start in the planet Earth, and there's a lot of players there. A lot of players. So it's hard. It's gonna be easy for people to raid us, since we're gonna be right there next to them. They're gonna start out, put a drill, put a bit of refinery, and then try to raid us. This way, they have to go to space, they have to reach the planet, develop jump drives, like bunch of steps before they even attempt raiding us. Unless they're like me and they started already up in space on a space pod. That way you don't have to escape gravity. And you don't have to leave your stuff behind. You build them in a starship and you move them out from asteroid to asteroid. Yeah, the most efficient for PvP way to start is not in the surface of the planet. I know I show you the Get Started series on the surface of Earth-time, but it's because that's the most challenging environment. And I wanted to show you all the tricks that allow you to survive in the most hostile environment. But for convenience and efficiency, in PvP, the best place to start is in the space pod in zero gravity. Your hydrogen lasts a long time because there's no gravity to battle. You can turn off dampeners and travel as long as you have energy. There's a lot of convenience, and you have all the resources already. You have access to platinum as soon as you start the game. Yeah, you have access to uranium. You just have to find it first. But that means that on day 2 you have an elite welder, elite grinder, and when you're building your first starships, you're doing it with upgraded tools. Because I don't start building anything until I find an ice comet. The first thing I do is on that space pod, that respawn pod, I travel through the space looking for ice comet. Keen NA number one. Yes, yes, Flo. Keen NA number one. Thanks for do. Oh my God, thank you, Flo. Because that will help us out. What Flo is gonna do is she's going to join our server, but not join our faction. She's gonna join as a player without a faction, and then have the drop pod spawn her in Triton. That'll give her a GPS coordinate that she can then give us through the chat, and we can input and visit, and she'll be pretty much discovering automatically all the space stations that we're just trying to find, and we cannot we're having a lot of trouble finding. So thank you, Flo, appreciate it. Yeah, props, because that is gonna save the day. It's not gonna be any more flying. We won't have to return back to the comet. We'll be able to keep the cargo here in the surface, deploy the base. Flo says, I can't. It seems only EU, UK, and so on. I can't see. Ah, it doesn't show up. First class minerals. We found one. We found one beacon. Oh man. First class minerals, so you know they're ore processors. Okay, well, we found one. We're gonna mark it on the GPS, no matter. Let's keep going this trajectory and see what we find. But thank you, Flo. Keep trying. I don't know. Maybe try refresh. It's gonna be one of the Steam servers, but it's odd because I do see the UK versions, the Canada versions. Ah, maybe I don't see them either. Wow, are we fully disconnected from each other? That sucks. At least we found a station. I know. Don't worry, Flo. Awesome Joe is looking into purchasing or renting a server for us, and everyone is gonna be able to play. Oh, I still have that muted by eating sign. Okay, everyone is gonna be able to play on the same server without without problem, because they'll show up. They should show up for everyone, no matter of your region. Hopefully, I don't know. Okay, we're approaching the space station. Looks like someone already tried to settle here. We're still gonna check. You imagine they do sell starships and I say like, oh no, their name said ore mineral, so I'm not gonna check it out. But this is rewarding, really. Just even if it's a ore mineral one and nothing else, because it's been a long time without seeing one. Okay, let's turn on our brake thrust, slow down, and then initiate our descent. Right, 750 meters. This is nice server. Look, he's saying, "Oh, anyone need help with anything?" And this person says, "Me, please." And he said, like, "Okay, what do you need?" You know, like people are very helpful here. All right, we're 250 meters above surface. Someone saw a big ship fly past. I'm checking what they say. Hopefully they didn't see by me. Yeah, by me, but where? He's asking which planet. If he says Triton, it might be that they spotted us. Strong unknown signal detected. We've entered the safe zone. Okay, touchdown. Turn off. Alright. Okay, we're safe to detach. In Earth. You see they're asking in Earth? No. In space. That's lucky. If you're in an asteroid hidden and someone flies by you, that's really low odds. Really rare. Okay, we found another space station. Okay, I'm gonna say K, GPS, new from current position, Triton. Then this is what? ENH station. No. Okay. Let me fix my GPSs. Okay. This we can get rid of this one. This is here the beacon. FCMN beacon. Okay. K, GPS, TechTony. Look for the TechTony one. Triton. What? FS what? FCMN. FCMN. Okay. Let's check if they sell starships. Moment of truth. No starships. No. Elite hand drill. They sell gold. They sell iron. They sell ingots. What do they buy? They buy ores and they buy detector components like the other station we found earlier. Same deal as the other station we found earlier. Okay, let's keep going. At least we have another station discovered. And another faction, for that matter. Even said it to look for pings up to 5. I know, Flo. Try this. Okay, try this. Let me exit myself. Exit to main menu. We'll be right back. But what I'm gonna get is the IP address. There it is. The IP address is on screen right now. 192.169.93.178. Port 27016. So that is that. And what you do is you join game and you do direct connect and put that here, put that IP address here, and then add it to favorites as well, and Flo is gonna join us. Yeah, high five, Flo. Digital high five. All right, so that's how did you get it? Do you need me to repeat it? She's probably rewinding and everything and getting the numbers and all the stuff. Yep, I cannot type it into chat. I don't know why it says sign into chat. Open in the web browser. Let's see what it does. There it is. Okay, I can put it in the chat now. Okay. Oh, nice. This is way better. I can see the entire chat now. I don't know why I've never done this before. I can even control plus and see the text. Oh, wow. Okay, I'm not missing any more chats anymore. Okay. Continue game. There it is. Cancel. 192. Okay, I can type it. 192.169.93.178 port 27016. Awesome. There it is. Excuse me. Okay, we're logging back in. Just gotta wait for the game to load. Okay, 1 second, guys. Be right back. Okay, we're back and we're ready. Looks like nothing happened to the engineer. It's healthy. We got our tools. We already marked the GPS for this area. We are turning on the cruiser. Oh, I noticed the wow. The hydrogen thruster almost is destroys the cockpit of the rover. You'll see better once we leave the safe zone. There we go. Let's keep climbing. We'll keep flying. We still have power. We still have time. We're running out of it though. And especially now that I turn off the engine. So let's turn them back on. There we go. Okay, let's check our batteries. In 30 minutes. In 30 minutes we'll be depleted. No, yeah, thank you, Flo. Flo says, getting a bit toasty in that cockpit. Nice, yeah. It's getting difficult because without power, we'll have to turn off the ion, everything. Okay, I can turn off a ton of things. Assemblers, off. Cameras, off. What else? Antenna, off already. Guns, card gyros off, call LCD, card lights are off. Cruiser engine on, generators off, cruiser gravity off, cruiser gyros on. We don't want to turn off the gyros. We can turn off the lights in the exterior, the interior. Let's turn off the ore detector. Let's turn off the refinery, the sensors, everything. This is like power efficiency mode. It's not a bad idea to have a timer block that does just this. Set it on efficiency. Then, in theory, I should be able to glide and keep momentum as long as I keep tilting down as the curvature of the planet keeps changing. There's a massive hole up ahead. We gotta be careful. It might be a big enemy base. Looks like all the stations that we found have been limited to being in this ice shelf, like in this terrain, the flat shelf. So let's keep exploring here. And it's good because notice the this is the lowest area, and it's also uh, enough. It has enough oxygen pressure for us to breathe safely. Yeah, looks like there are dug holes. I don't see any structures, but there could be. Hey, is that nice? Nice. That's Flo. That's Flo saying hi. She gave us the station. SO station. Copy to clipboard. New. No, espérate. New from clipboard. Awesome. Now it's permanent. Excellent. Thank you. It's a bit far, but we're heading in that direction. Thanks, Flo. We have our scout Flo. Okay, relaying signals back to the mothership, and then the mothership is able to conserve energy and just travel directly there. Awesome, man. Do they sell? Were you able to visit? Oh, no, no, no. Don't worry, don't worry. Just keep spawning and keep bringing those GPS coordinates. And afterwards, you're gonna join the faction. Okay, don't forget to join. Already, you're here, so that whenever you feel like it, you log in and play with us. Okay, you'll always have a group here and refineries, assemblers, build whatever you want. You can even branch later if you want and build your own faction. So you're not limited to PCU or anything. That's odd. What is that? Oh, but this is pretty cool because we're going towards the planet Earth. We see the planet Earth. I'm gonna show you clearly now. Let me get rid of that. Let me say Triton. Okay. Yep. There's the Earth. There's the Earth. There's the Moon. We can even see a comet from here. Okay. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Let's climb a little bit. There we go. Now we're good. We have plenty of clearance on the ground. There are no signals that would have detected. Dude, Flo. She's like a sneaky rogue. You know, like a scout you send out to find out locations, scout locations, and then she's like, okay, let me relay the the coordinates back to to the fleet. Flo, when we land, when we settle and find one that sells starships, you can take the car and go looking for ores if you want. Or you can do whatever you want, you know. I don't mean to assign jobs, but if you wanted to, you could. It's, yeah. Yeah, it's like all these starships are for the community. Now, for example, like the cruiser and everything. Although I ask that if you, oh, we got a second one. Okay, I ask that if you don't know how to operate, just ask us to teach you. Okay, before you operate it. All right, and then you won't have a problem. Like you know, and you'll learn a lot of things too. Okay, it's what is called UVX station. Okay, I think we already have discovered that one. It's already here, but let's find. Yes, it's the same coordinates. Okay, we already have that one. Thank you. We can check it out too. But this one is definitely a new one. We're still headed out towards the first one she gave us that is entirely new. So awesome, awesome. You're doing a great job. Thank you, Flo. Let's see that GPS. We can hide the... No, let's leave the UVX station. Yep, we have it. Yeah, and I double checked. Look, the coordinates are the same, identical. Tilt down a little bit so we don't lose speed. Oh, nice. And we're headed to an area of Triton where we'll see both Mars and the moon and star and Earth. And I think if we look up, we might see the alien planet. So I'm checking because if we have a rocket here, look, this is all fuel. This is all rocket fuel. Look at all the ice. So if we have a rocket here, hydrogen-based rocket that we deploy and launch, fuel here and launch, we can make this a station to all the other planets. Obviously get there with jump drives, but with jump drives, oh hey, for example, you want to go to Mars. Okay, let's go to Triton, jump drive to Triton, let's get a bunch of hydrogen, let's get a bunch of resources, gold, ingots, everything, main headquarters, base, everything we need, and then let's jump drive to Mars, to a blank planet. You know, I don't have anything there, nothing waiting for me. Oof, we got a third one. SOHS station. This is new one. Ah, no, this is not new one. Okay. Wow, you see how limited the spawn points really are. Nope, we had that one already. So you visited two of the, I think three that we've visited already. The other one that we visited is the FCMN. Yeah, but those are the only three. That's unlucky. Okay, but keep going because you cannot find another one. Probably you might find the MCN again. But that's so odd. Like she's been spawning right next to us. SOMN. We found the SOMN. Oh, we found a new one. This is a new beacon. This is a new beacon, guys. It's an, oh, I think it's a already known faction. SOMN. SOMN. No SOMN. I don't have any SOMN. This is a brand new faction, guys. This is awesome. Digital high five to everyone right now. Okay, I'm so lame. I know, I'm lame. Yeah. I'm like that launch box you never wanted to bring to school. You were like, Mom, what? No. Okay, no. All right, let's go. So we're almost there at SOMN Beacon. 6 kilometers, and we still are making our way towards the other one, the SOCT. Oh my god, we're gonna have all the factions mapped. Keep going, Flo, keep going, map them all. This is our chance, our opportunity, because you are there spawning constantly and discovering new ones. We'll go until we pretty much cannot discover anymore, and that means we'll have them all mapped. So everyone will know exactly. Oh my god, like we should build a website and have the just a page that shows Triton, all the trade locations and what they sell. But it's gonna be server based, so let's do that. But let's do that once we start our own server. Once we have, because if we're not gonna settle here, we only have 16 player capacity. Let's wait until we have a server that really supports a community of players, and we will slowing down, engaging brake thrusters, and then we will map out and post them on a website for us, for the community. Yeah, I build websites. It's not gonna be difficult throwing up a station up present. We call that presentational websites, which don't have a database, don't have a server. They don't get hacked because there's nothing to hack. It's just that Google serving a page. If you hack, you're hacking Google. Because I don't even have a server serving the website. It is Google serving the page. So I don't even have to. It's very low hassle, and I can program it. That's what I do for my bread and butter. Okay, we're slowing down. Same SOHS. Okay, no problem. Thank you, Flo. It may be that they're very limited. There is very few, but you go ahead and mark those GPS locations for yourself as well, because remember, you're about to join the faction, and if you want, of course. But yeah, then you have them already unlocked, so you can come by and visit them in order to sell and get space credits. The mission now is to be able to sell things to them and complete contracts and get a bunch of space credits stored to our account, to our name, so that if someone decides to wipe us, like the next day we're in a freighter. We bought one of their freighters, and we're coming back. We make a few changes to it, add a few turrets, and we're good to go. Okay, we're good. We landed on this one. Turn off thrusters. Save to dismount. Gonna get a boost. I'm gonna make sure I have enough hydrogen. Okay. Let's mark this one. Oh, these ones sell uranium. I already saw the ingots. Sometimes they have tools in them, so you can check them if you don't have your elite welders yet. Sometimes you may find upgraded welders. Like here. You can also check the beds. They have inventory. Look at that. Whoa. The bed had 1,000 space credits, almost. It had 800 space credits. Check the beds. You can even check the toilet. No, there's nothing in the toilet. Nothing but space poop. Tony, why are you checking inside the toilet? You're embarrassing us. You're embarrassing us. Contracts. Crossing fingers. Ah, no spaceships. Okay, but these guys sell ore and ingots, and they buy same thing, ore. Detector components. Okay. No ATM. You can check all the cargo. Hide empty. No. They don't show. Okay, no, you have to inspect them. A hand drill there. Alright, good. But see, they sell uranium ingots. Amount 595 kilograms. That is a lot of uranium. That is a lot of uranium. And it's 72,000. Hack! Can I hack you? I want that ingot. That's gonna save our power needs, power consumption issues. Okay, I keep getting the same three ones. Okay, then maybe we already discovered all three. All of them, all of them. Okay, if you want, go ahead and like you can go until you get tired, and if you think you found them all, then just go ahead, join the faction, and spawn with us. Spawn in the cruiser. Look for the cruiser's medical room, and then you'll be with us. So next is going to be this add a signal, add a GPS for this one. Here, SOCT is the one we're going to. This one is a different one. This one is SOMN. GPS, new from current position, Triton, SOMN station. So we have let me just keep the same naming convention. Triton UBX station. Okay, we have so far 4 stations. No, here's another one. Let's actually change the naming convention so all the stations group. Okay, almost done. Alright, we've named them. Now they're grouped. No, we have one more. Okay, so let's see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stations discovered and one more to go. So we already found SOMN. The one we're headed to is SOCT. So it may be there's only 5 stations in Triton. But hopefully one of those has to sell starships. I'm crossing fingers. Did you get to see the faction name of the... Do you have access to the faction name of the SOMN one? SOC one. SOCT. SOCT. Because the faction name tells you what type of vendors they are. No, NPC, non-player factions. Sovereign Hauling Service. Sovereign Minerals, First Class Minerals, Universal Excavators. We have 3 mineral ones and 1 Sovereign Hauling Service, which was components. It had components, SOHS. Okay, so let's turn this on. Let's keep going. Let's turn ion off. We have SOMN. I want to double check before I leave. Yes, we have SOMN. Okay, SOCT. Here we come. Realigning. Oh my god, we're losing power. 29. I think we can make it. Okay, I turned off brake thrust. We can barely see in the storm. Oh, we only have 9 minutes. No, there we have. We have 1 hour of gliding, 3 hours of gliding, 6 hours. We can make there. We can make it. We can barely make it. I'm putting all my chips on that. This station is the final one. This is where we settle, because actually I think we've exhausted all the stations in Triton, so it's good. Uh, so it's been a good run, and then we have plenty of vendors to go and trade with, plenty of factions to engage with. Okay, keep going. Just keep tilting so that your thrusters don't slow you down, because they'll burn energy slowing us down, and we don't have any energy to spare. They don't even have 1 megawatt. They store 3. So they're more. All our batteries are more than a third. They only have more, a third of charge at max, even less than that. We can make it. We can make it. I'm not changing trajectory. We can already still see the SOM and beacon. So if there was a beacon on our left of us, we would see it also. We're lagging. Oh, I feel the drain of the batteries. Okay, no, let's be smart about this. Okay, this is why we have a car. Okay, engage brake thrust. 6. All right, lower. Shift fuel low. Yep, shift fuel low. Warning, shift fuel low.
Ship fuel low.
Yep, I know. I know.
Ship fuel low.
I hear you.
Ship fuel low.
It's low. We get it. Okay.
Ship fuel low.
How many ways can you say it? All right, 50
Ship
meters.
fuel low.
Okay, deploying car. That was a
Ship
lot of
fuel low.
height. I should have gone a little bit lower. Okay. Landing. Okay. Yeah, there you go. Ship fuel down. Engines off. Alright.
Ship fuel low.
Chill. It's off. Alright. Antenna off. Okay, let's check
Fuel
everything.
low.
Are you gonna keep saying that? Sensors off. Refinery. Reactor. Detector. Lights off. Engine on. Generators on. Okay, batteries. Fully recharged in 5 hours. Okay, let's chug in some ice, which is gonna last for nothing. Forget about the ice. Forget about the ice. Hmm. I got an idea. Before we leave with the rocket, check this out. Mad scientist Tony. Stash away this and move our car out of the way. I don't know why the turn on didn't work. Okay, G. Car on. Trigger now. Okay. On. It's on. There we go. Online. Okay. Now we can turn it off. There we go. Now it turns on and off. I'm gonna copy the blueprint so that it keeps all these new settings. Joe's Boss Rover. Nice. Okay. Grind away the connector. Wait, it has things in it. Okay. Look for a cargo that has room in it. Like this one. No, this is assembler. Look for a cargo that has room. This one. Move everything. It's already full. Wow, we are full. Here's one. Okay, we can probably do with this one. I'm gonna leave it as a surprise what I'm gonna do. See if anyone guesses what I'm gonna do now. Conveyor. I'm not gonna put the things in the build planner because then you're gonna know. Build them one at a time. Need more conveyor. Okay. Anyone has guessed so far? No one has guessed? No? Okay. Then here you're gonna know. Yeah, I'm gonna drill the ice with the cruiser. Okay, I need to lift. Okay, turn off ion. Turn off hydrogen. Okay. A little bit higher. Gotta be quick. It's running out of power. We're gonna surf through the ice. I've never tried this, so I don't know. Results may vary. Let's try this. G. Connector's gone. K. Drills. Cruiser drills. Toolbar inventory terminal. Okay. G. Group drills on and off. No. Not there. Cruiser on. Trigger now. Okay. Groups. Drills. Toggle block on and off. Toggle them on. They're on. Lower. Slowly. Until all three are in the ground. There they go. Nice. I move forward. Okay, landing gear locked, but that's good. We're drilling safely. Nice. We already got 200,000 kilograms of ice. And I think we can get no more. I'm going to turn off the drill, not detach it. Just gonna land here, okay, and turn the rover off. Since I turned it off, I know that it also turned off the engines. So I want to turn them on. And I need to supply those engines with the generators, the ice that the generators are gonna process, right? So here I can say ice, and I can look. That's not how you spell ice. And I have 7,000 here. Generators are full. There's ice everywhere. So right now, this is gonna be processing. I can leave these dark red. No, let's take them with, because if I find An ATM, I'm gonna deposit them. Actually, I should put an ATM here. I should put an ATM. Would it fit? Where would it fit? Okay, we'll figure that out later. Maybe right here against the battery. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Or maybe here in front, replace the sensor, move it in front of the battery, and then put the ATM right here in front. Yeah, you don't want to carry the space credits. You want to deposit them ASAP. But there, our spaceship is good. Look at those batteries on 0. Fully recharged in 7 hours. And if you notice, our tanks are also replenishing because the generators are producing more hydrogen than the engine is consuming. So the engine is replenishing the batteries, but the generators are replenishing the engines, and even a surplus is refilling the tank. So when you design your blueprints, you want to take care of that. Balance your generators against your engines, and the ratio is 2 generators per engine. Okay, and doesn't matter how many tanks you have, but if you have too many tanks, then it's gonna take forever for them to fill. So you're just having tanks for no reason. Okay, so now we're in our rover. We can carry our rover. All right, so it's parked. I'm gonna check the settings. Wheels. Car wheels group. Friction 26. Strength. $35 was the one that was good. Oh, yep. SOHS is components. All right, logging off to watch your stream a bit before going to sleep. Awesome, man. Thank you, Flo. I appreciate it. And you're always welcome here. So just if you haven't, just reminding you, anyone can join the faction. It's called TEK on the faction list, and then it's always accessible for you. We have a rocket and full production line, all the resources, so you can build out your starship and just have fun. But now we're headed towards this SOCT station, and I like because this rover drifts in the snow. Look at it drift. We're going over there to the SOT station. But don't forget, we need to add a GPS coordinate for our cruiser. I'm gonna flip it, pop, and then slow down like a boss. Because once we leave the antenna's range, we won't be able to see it anymore. And actually, I should turn off that antenna so no one sees it. All right. Park. All right, so let's go ahead and check that antenna. I'm gonna get a boost of hydrogen. Toggle the antenna off and nuke from current position. Ship. And we got it. Okay, now we can safely explore. Because even if we die and we spawn back in the comet or anything, we'll know where the ship is. We can always send an expedition to retrieve it. And the turret is always on. There's no timer block to turn that turret off. Alright, so we see the station. We're achieving terminal velocity. It's a long way. I'm gonna change this older LCD. From energy and hydrogen to show me the speed. I think the speed is more relevant. Velocity. Then hit the background, bring it all the way down to black, and it's gonna be transparent. There you go. Velocity is more relevant. And I can see when I need to boost. So we're 13 kilometers away from our destination. We should be there shortly. Alright, we're about 10 kilometers away. We just need to go through this canyon and should be able to see the signal shortly. There it is. We now see the signal. SOCT, just as Miss Flo announced. So very reliable. Thank you very much. She saved the day, she saved the stream because we were flying aimlessly, trying to just luckily run into one of these, and we figured out a way, working together, two people can discover all these space stations. Even if you have already started a faction, one person stays in the faction and a person outside the faction starts spawning in a drop pod, in a Triton drop pod in this case, and then maps all the data pads, coordinates, all the NPC faction space stations coordinates that they get from the data pad in the passenger seat of the survival pod. Okay, Flo says really nice terrain for that, right? Right, look, right, this driving here has been pretty smooth. These are roads for us, so you guys can settle. You don't have to settle, you know, in our base. You can build nearby it, and then we can travel to it by car and by plane. You can settle we'll have the refinery, we'll have the assembler, so you don't have to spend PCU on that. When you go to and build your base, build tanks, build generators, things, energy, wind turbine things, but you don't need the production. You can use our production, but you can settle nearby, so that way you can build up in the mountain, because you're not gonna have to chuck ore all the way up to the mountain. You bring it down to base, even the ice, bring it down to base, we'll process it through our generators, and then you just take the hydrogen up to your, villa or mansion, and then it's gonna be awesome, because if you're just building armor blocks, interior blocks, and decorative things, you're gonna be spend very little PCU. But as you stop driving like generators, assemblers, refiners, and speed module, we already have those back at the hub, and it's already protected. It's gonna be already protected. Uh, so it's already gonna be protected by the safe zone bubble. So don't like you don't have to go all out. You can just use ours. I'm sliding to slow down. Look at that. Damn, gravity well, someone says on chat. Clang. Someone just crashed into the surface. Or probably not. Maybe they just got picked up by the gravity well and they have to adjust and get out of it. Oh no, DYM. Do you mean gravity well? Okay, we're ready to dismount. Ah, this looks like another one of the same space stations. But we'll see. This one is selling ammunition. This is a different kind. It's a different faction. Ah, please sell spaceships. No spaceships. These ones are weapon, but they sell the zone chip. They sell the zone chip. You see, the players that we found earlier, they had 6 zone chips. Look how expensive they are. 100,000 space credits. Okay, what are they interested in? Detector components, they will buy magnesium powder. Ton of magnesium, they will buy a ton of platinum. They will buy a ton of uranium ingots. Okay, here we're settling here. We're settling here. It's done. No spaceship, but we'll make a ton of space credits here. This is the best of the space stations. You found it, Flo. You found the best of them. Awesome. Now let's pick a base location. We can go get... I'm gonna go get our cruiser and bring it over. We have hydrogen tanks. Great job. You did it. You found our home, Flo. Now we have to... Now I'll do you the honors. If you see an area, like where do you think we should build the base? Oh wait, what we'll do is we'll inspect. We'll look for gold. If they're looking for uranium. They're looking for magnesium. You saw? They're not looking for gold. So let's settle on a magnesium deposit, and then we'll deploy yield modules on top of it. And every time we log in, there's gonna be a ton of ingots. Almost went and cussed. There's gonna be a ton of ingots, magnesium ingots, for us to sell. Can we make it? Have I just done something crazy? I may have just done something crazy. The ship is behind the. I just didn't want to pack up the car. I said I might as well leave the car here if I'm coming here. But yes, when you're settled near one of these, we don't want to leave the cruiser unguarded overnight because players spawn here. Okay, let's check. Oh, we're good. I think we can make it. Do you even need a car? Yes, you do, because your power will run out. The yeah. Even if you bring a ton of tanks, you cannot bring power for your suit. If you're on Earth, then you run out of power, then you don't have tools. You cannot use tools. Oh, we're gonna run into an unknown signal. But I don't want to slow down. I don't have hydrogen. Can a player safe zone overlap with NPC safe zone? I'm not sure. I haven't tried. Good question. But we can still build it away in distance of car. We're not gonna be able to choose where the magnesium deposit's gonna be. So that's pretty much where we're settling. And then after that, we'll build the bunker. Because we'll dig the magnesium and build underground. We're not gonna build at the surface. Don't do it. Don't do it. You're just gonna get raided. I flew 25 kilometers on a single tank with hydrogen to spare. Wow. Yeah, I've been holding that forward button. I shouldn't. I don't need to. But we made it. We made it. Nice. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. You're right. We have 71, and I could have saved even more. Made it back to ship. Let's see how we've been doing with this ice. Everything is full of ice. Connection problem. Okay. Oh, no. Oh, wow. What's happening? Now, let me get a boost of hydrogen. I think we can go like this. What do you guys think? Let's unlock. Yep,
Ship fuel low.
that's fine. Oh, wow. She is heavy. We don't even need
Ship
altitude.
fuel low.
6 minutes.
Ship fuel low.
Wow. She's very low.
Ship fuel low.
Silver and gold.
Ship fuel low.
I cannot stop for anything. Silicon, magnesium next to silver and gold. Awesome. And iron. Everything we need. This is a good base location. Right here. More magnesium, more silica, more
Ship
nickel.
fuel low.
Flo says, would encourage people to use small grid more and really less on jetpack for and rely less on jetpack for transport. Yeah. Yeah, because you can recharge. You can also bring a survival kit with you. Yeah. Silicon, magnesium, iron. The next step. Next step is looking for the base location to settle in.
Ship fuel low.
No, but we're gonna supply that faction with a ton of magnesium. Oh, wait. Station is this way. Okay, guys, this is getting pretty sporty. Four minutes. In 4 minutes, I gotta land this. Okay, I'm gonna even leave hydrogen on because that hydrogen thruster can reduce the force that the atmospheric thrusters need to do, reducing our energy. You can tell. Notice we're using 25 and 27 if I turn them off. 25. So it's a little bit, but it's something. And it's enough to give us that extra time we need. We're almost there, less than 10 kilometers away.
Ship fuel low.
I know. It's kind of crazy. You can leave planets with just hydrogen bottles too, right? You can exit the gravity. You imagine that in real life?
Ship fuel low.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Shipulo, are you crazy?
Fuel low.
I'm gonna start lowering altitude. Iron, cobalt.
Ship fuel low.
Nickel, silicon, magnesium. Okay, we're here. This is a good area for settling. Let's see what we find.
Ship fuel low. Ship fuel critical.
Yep, it is critical.
Ship fuel low.
50 meters
Ship
above the
fuel
surface.
low.
We'll make it. I promise.
Ship fuel low.
We'll make it. Okay, engage brake thrust now. Ah, don't disconnect me now. Ah, it loaded back up. Okay, I engage brake thrust. Yep, they're on. Okay,
Ship fuel critical.
alright, let's land.
Ship fuel critical. Ship fuel critical. Ship fuel critical. Ship fuel low.
Okay. Now that is done. Turn off the antenna. Turn on the engine. Turn on the generators. And we're good. G tanks. Stockpile off. And then batteries. Fully recharge in 6 hours. Oof, spicy, huh? We made it though. Let's check this station now. Flow, is hydrogen engines on? Yes, hydrogen engines are on, but every time I turn off and I land and I click that power off, it makes sure my engines are off, so it turns them on so that I don't risk leaving them on and running out of hydrogen. So that's why I always turn them back on after parking. Put your generators. No ATM. They don't sell anything interesting. Ah, the zone chip. Yes, they do. Welders, bathroom. Let's go to the cabin over here. Tony getting stuck with the airlocks. Okay, you cannot open these, but you can check the bed. And booyah, 846 space credits. Okay, now we're searching for the base location. Oh, in 15 minutes, YouTube is gonna cut us off. So I'm gonna leave it there. This is perfect because I'm gonna leave the stream here. We made it to the base location. Okay, now all we have to do is look for ore deposit with magnesium using our car. Okay, so we're gonna do that because we still have a lot of time left in the evening, but I'm gonna stop this part of the video and I'm gonna restart another stream so that we can continue on with a new title and new video and everything. But yeah, I'm gonna thank you all for coming by tonight, and I hope you enjoyed the stream so far. Don't forget to like the video if you have, and hit subscribe if you haven't. Hit the notification bell too, so that you also get notified when we go live or upload a new video. And yeah, with that said, I'll see you in the next one shortly, which should go up live in about 10 minutes. I'm gonna take a short break so that I don't have to take a break during the stream, and then we'll be live shortly. But look out for that ping as soon as we upload. Flo says, gonna park cruiser in the safe zone. Yes, yes, we are. But I need great idea, good idea. I will park the cruiser in the safe zone. I just needed to park it there. I'm looking for it. There it is. So I could get rid of the welders. I mean the drills, because the drills prevent the ship from landing, and the safe zone bubble will prevent me from drilling. So I need to get the drills before I can park. They're full of ice. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. Okay, it doesn't let you do that. But let me do this.
Inventory full.
And we needed that ice. Yeah, we need that ice. Look how much ice that is. Now I'm chugging the ice. Nah, nah. I should have left it. Yeah, we've been leaving the cruiser. I'm not logging out. I'm not logging out. We'll be back for the cruiser. I just wanted to process some ice and recharge those batteries. So I'll leave it here. It has its turrets. I don't expect the Alpha Tribe to show up and raid my little cruiser in a few minutes. Knock on wood. The 35k. Oh my god, I'm gonna be here a long while now. Yeah, that would have, but that's ice that the generators need to recharge the batteries. So that's why I'm leaving it. I'm leaving it out of the safe zone because inside the safe zone bubble I cannot get ice. So good question. Yeah, I messed up. I should have not gotten ahead and thought it through. Almost done. It's way too much ice. Okay, I'm actually gonna put the other drill because I may even get more ice later. This is already working. Looks like something is blocking it now. Okay, drills. Come on, drill. There we go. Not yet. There we go. We got to place it. Lagged. Okay, let me turn off the drills. Group that one. Hide it. Turn these off. Let that process ice. Let it be peace. Next car. But yeah, the stream is gonna end shortly, so yes, we're gonna leave it like that. Okay, Flo says good night, have a good one, and good night to everyone. Hope you enjoyed. We'll be shortly with the looking for ores. I want to do that. We're here and I want to settle. So, okay, stay tuned for that. Be right back shortly. Have a good one, guys.